Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself, James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself, James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I want to say sorry for the gap of time between videos. As I mentioned before, I've been busy a little bit. And I do appreciate everyone's understanding and constant support of this channel and my work. I really do mean that sincerely. With that in mind, if you like the content on this channel, please subscribe to be a part of this channel's growth. And share this content everywhere you can to get the word out about narcissism. And how to heal and lead a great life. Despite having come into contact with those that have this serious problem. With that said, let's get into today's topic. Narcissists pretend to not be good listeners. You see, in my last video where I talk about don't tell a narcissist what you're thinking, one of the comments mentioned something to the effect that it doesn't matter because narcissists don't listen to what you have to say anyway. And my response to that would be, that is not true. This is what the narcissist wants you to think. But the narcissist is like a scanning machine, listening and trying to obtain as much information as they can get. Even if the information is junk, they will scan and sift through that junk information to find a nugget of information that is useful or something they can use against you at a later date. Yes. Narcissists will finish your sentence without fully listening to your thoughts or feelings. Yes. They switch topics on us all the time. But even when they are doing all of that, they are still in the back of their mind scanning and listening for anything they can use in their favor against you. I've mentioned a video a while back, where narcissists will appear to be dumb 1 minute and the next they shift gears and are now all of a sudden a genius. As an example, they will appear to be clueless about whatever the topic is. But if you are in the phase of the relationship where you are having more bad times than good times, right in the middle of this conversation, where they are talking slow and acting clueless, within seconds they can shift gears and start speaking fast, rattling off all the facts or so-called facts of things they have against you for the past 10 years. Things you are stunned they even were able to remember. Now even then, these facts are probably twisted to make you look bad and them look good. But you can kind of remember back to that time. And they didn't seem to have any real reaction to such information. As if they weren't even listening. Which is the key thing right there. The narcissist is always listening. And they are always scanning and looking for something they can use against you or someone else. And if you aren't providing information they deem as useful, they will accuse you of being secretive, in order to prompt you to tell them things you shouldn't tell them. Or they will try to trick you into conversations where you again might tell them things they can possibly use against you. One way, as mentioned before, the narcissist will do this is they might tell you stories about themselves. That may be true. They may be a complete lie. Or they may be truth mixed with a lie. In order to make you feel obligated to now share some information about yourself that is of the same or equal value. So please don't think the narcissist isn't listening. Because even the narcissist that doesn't really come across as being bright, they are always listening and waiting for a chance to have something against you to use. This is why it's okay to be careful, to take things slow when getting to know someone. And just because they tell you all of these crazy stories about themselves and their life, you don't have to fall into the trap of telling them all of your deep and dark secrets. Take your time and see if their actions and words match up. Also, ask yourself, why is this person telling me all of this? Also keep in mind, there are some things that you may never discuss with someone no matter how long you've known them. And that's okay. It's completely normal. It's called boundaries. Trust me. Some of the most healthiest people that may feel comfortable over several years to maybe now tell you some, I guess, private information is the best way to put it. They might not tell you every little detail about their life. Nor should they. And that's perfectly okay. It's nice to have someone to talk to. We all need that. But be careful who that person is. And make sure you have vetted them fully. And even with that person there might be a thing or two you keep to yourself. And by having boundaries like that, there are many narcissists that will disappear from your life. And they will move on to someone else that they can get to play their game. Now keep in mind, there are some narcissists skilled in the long game, which is another topic for another video. But by and large, you stand a good chance at connecting with good people when you have boundaries in your life. And you clearly understand. Narcissists are information gatherers. All the while pretending not to be information gatherers. And the entire thing of them appearing to not be a good listener is a complete act, so you don't feel afraid to give up the information they want to store in their data banks to use against you later. With that said, though, I know there are many of you that have experienced what I'm talking about. I would like to know what you think. Because the more we talk about this, the more others are going to learn how to create boundaries in their life, so they can sidestep most of the narcissists in their life. And as a result, they will be able to accomplish most of their life goals and dreams. With that said, please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to click the little bell to be notified each and every time I make a new video. And please don't forget to share and like, so YouTube knows this content is valuable to you. And if you would like to support even further, you can do so by the way of Patreon. You can find a link in the low bar. And if you are supporting by the way of Patreon, I humbly say thank you. With that said, I hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.